So today we're going to be doing something slightly different, which is a what I eat in a day, living in Moscow, Russia as a British expat, as I think it's super interesting to see what people eat all across the world, because obviously the ingredients change, the recipes change, so I thought this would be kind of fun. As it's the morning, I'm obviously going to start off by having breakfast, and at the moment during the summer I've started having like some sort of fruit, like a seasonal berry, and at the moment I've been loving cherries. Well, I've always loved cherries, but I've been eating a lot of cherries recently. And I'm also gonna have a pastry as well. I really like this one. It's kind of like a bread consistency and it has like cottage cheese in the middle. I usually get like a freshly made one, but they didn't have any, they ran out in the shop, so I just got this one instead. I absolutely love cherries in Russia because not only are they super cheap, like all of this cost me like, I'd say like 50p, so like 50 rubles, which is amazing. In the UK, just to compare, this many cherries would probably cost me about £3, £4, £5, so probably up to like 500 rubles instead of like 50 rubles. So yeah, I love the price, and also they are really sweet as well, because I believe these are grown in Russia, just like basically all of the produce in the shops, which is great. They are so tasty and so affordable for breakfast too. And now I'm just gonna eat my breakfast and start working. If you can't tell already, by the way, I'm an English teacher and that's why all of this stuff is on the fridge. It's around lunchtime now, and between my classes I'm gonna be making my lunch, and I really like having a light lunch because then you don't feel really weighed down during the day. For lunch I'm gonna be making a Greek salad, which obviously isn't Russian, but I think everything's kind of overlapped, and Russians do eat a lot of like foreign foods like pizzas and even Greek salads too, so I don't think it's too crazy to be making Greek salad in Russia, and I personally really like it too. So these are the ingredients for the recipe. I'm gonna make the actual salad now and then make the dressing later when I'm actually gonna eat, otherwise it will become too soggy by the time I have time to eat. So the ingredients are feta cheese, also some olives. These cost around 80 rubles, 90 rubles. Some cucumbers. I'm not going to use all of them, I'm going to use some of them later for dinner as well, but this is around 80 rubles too. Some fresh salad, around 90 rubles. These tomatoes, these are around 90 rubles as well. I think you can kind of see a pattern, everything is kind of 90 rubles, which is like 90p in the UK. And some leftover onion that I have from yesterday. I'm just going to thinly slice that as well. And yeah, I'm just going to chop it all up and put it in a bowl. So this is the finished salad. I'm just going to put it in the fridge and later put some lemon juice, oil, salt and pepper. During the 1 to 2 minute breaks that I have in between my classes, I'm currently snacking on dried fish skin, which sounds weird, but this specific fish is dried scad. I've actually never had dried fish skin before, but Luke bought it a few days ago and I really wanted to try it, and it's actually really tasty, and because it's salted it's kind of like a crisp but healthier, because this has vitamin A, D and B2 as well, which is really nice. This is a little bit of work to eat because you gotta like take it apart a little bit to take the bones out and just like the thin layer on the top, which is like the really thin bit of skin with all the salt on. So during my classes I'm like breaking it up and putting it on a plate so I can eat it during my break. I feel like Russians love having snacks with a lot of work, because Russians eat stuff like this as well as like marinated and smoked fish with like the bones in, so you have to like sit and take out the bones. And another really popular snack in Russia is like sunflower seeds, but with the shell still on, and people just buy them just so that they can do a little bit of work and just like have something to do. Like babushkas will watch TV and just be like peeling off the shells of the sunflower seeds and eating it like that. So I feel like I see a little trend here with the snacks Russians eat, because you do have to put a little bit of work in to eat them. Luke's actually out until like 4:30, 5 p.m, so I'm actually going to wait until he gets back to add the dressing, because I don't want him to come back and then have like a soggy salad. So yeah, I'm just going to wait till then to have the salad, but for now I've just made myself a slice of like bread. It's kind of like brioche but not sweet. It's really tasty. It's got like seeds on the top, like poppy seeds. I've just added some butter and some blue cheese on the top. I'm just going to enjoy this and then go back to work. It's around 9 p.m. now, and I do realise that it's super late to have dinner, but we had lunch really late too today, around like 6 p.m. So tonight I'm going to be making like a shashlik burrito mixture, And I really love burritos, and during the past like year or so I've been experimenting with different things to put in burritos, and I've come to make this recipe and it is so delicious. It's my favorite dinner to make, so I'm super excited to share it with you today. So around an hour ago I marinated this chicken right here. I just cubed it up into small pieces, well, relatively small pieces, and I believe it is chicken thigh, because I used to make it with chicken breast and it was just too dry and it just didn't have the same taste. So I've started making it with chicken thigh and it's super nice like this. I've also got some red pepper here too, and I use this seasoning right here, which is amazing. It's literally shashlik seasoning, as you can see here on the packaging. I'm definitely going to be bringing some of these to the UK for my family to use on our shashlik. It's just so good. It's kind of salty, but when it's in a burrito you don't taste that much salt. I really like it. So yeah, I just marinated it around an hour ago. Now I'm just going to put this mixture on some skewers. That is going to go on a tray and then into the oven for around like 45 minutes until it's cooked all the way through. Fun fact, I actually brought these skewers all the way from the UK because I wasn't sure how easy they would be to find in Russia. To the spices and chicken, I also added some oil before marinating it too, by the way. While the shashlik is cooking, I'm going to be preparing the other parts of the burrito, and the first part is just cucumber. I literally just chop it up into tiny bits, just so I can sprinkle it on the top. Next up, I'm going to be making the spicy tomatoes. So all you need are chopped tomatoes. These are just the rest from the packet from earlier, from lunch. And then I'm going to add some tomato paste, salt, pepper, chili powder, and a little bit of olive oil too. In this fry pan, I'm just going to warm up these beans. I like them in a jar just because they're easier. Also, these come with walnuts, garlic, and I believe a little bit of oil too. So I'm just going to tip them in here and warm them up. So our dinner is ready, as you can see. We're going to assemble our like burritos now with the shashlik. And I just get these tortillas right here from Perigostok. I think they're like around 100 rubles for, I think, 6 in here, which is pretty good. And I got some chili sauce as well, which we just put on the top before we wrap it. And for our drink, we're gonna have mors, which is a traditional Russian drink. It's super easy to make. It's basically just frozen red berries. So I think I use cranberries, and you just boil it with like maybe like a litre of water, half a litre of water, depending on how much you want. You just boil it for around like 30 minutes, and I just add like a sugar cube to it too, and then strain the berries out and then put it in the fridge, and then you have mors. So super easy to make, and yeah, that is our dinner. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse into what I usually eat in a day living in Moscow, Russia. If you have any fun Russian recipes that you think I should try out, please do let me know in the comment section, as I would love to try some new recipes. And if you're interested in seeing what my whole day looks like work-wise as a British expat in Moscow, I've got a few day in the life videos, so make sure you check those out. I'll leave them in the description as well as in the card up here. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, as I post a new video all about living and working in Moscow every single Sunday. So yeah, see you next Sunday for another video. Bye!